The purpose of the following video is to demonstrate to farmers who are possibly embarking on the road of using selective dry cow treatment. The dry off season is just upon us there in the next few weeks. There'll be lots of farmers drying off cows, and we just want to go through there how to correctly identify the cows for selective dry cow treatment. One of the major things to do is to record the mastitis cases that occurred in your herd throughout the year. Often it is the case, there is lots of mastitis cases recorded on pocket notebooks, diaries, parlour, wall charts, etc. at home, but they're just simply not recorded on the ICBF system or any other farm software provider package. So it's vital to get those recorded onto a database. So in terms of recording these health events on ICBF, go to record events, go to the health and temperament survey option here. As you can see, there's a user-friendly recording screen here where you can record the following items. Obviously the mastitis cases here, if a cow had one case or two or more, can be quickly and easily recorded. Lameness is obviously another huge issue that affects most dairy herds. This can also be recorded, and keep in mind, if you do record lameness, that is factored into the cow's own worth, cow profile, the rankings, etc. Temperament obviously is an issue. I suppose we probably will all have some cow that has caused issues or problems with temperament in terms of possibly calving or maybe milking throughout the year, and these can also be recorded here, and this that goes into our EBI evaluations, for example. So all this information is vital for a variety of purposes, and we encourage all dairy farmers to try and record this, particularly the milk recording farmers who are embarking on the selective dry cow treatment, to record the mastitis for the task, and this will be explained later in the video. So just for the purpose of the video here, I'll just save the changes here in relation to these animals. It's quickly and easy, so you can do all the jobs here together as such. For farmers who wish to go into a little bit more depth in terms of health recording, we'll point you towards the health and disease option here, also available under record events. Here you can go into a little bit more depth, so I'll just, for the purpose of this demonstration, pick this particular female as having mastitis on the 1st of May, and as you can see here straight away, you can identify the quarter that was affected, and you can select the treatment tube that you selected at that time to treat this particular animal. Hit save changes, and that is the event saved. And again, you have more detail, more data building up, and predicted the treatment there, the type of tube, handy there for record keeping in terms of board B, etc. And again, there's other health events that can be recorded. The full listing is there, all the major events there that can be recorded. Again, that is vital data that we're trying to capture more and more in ICBF for evaluations, etc. going forward. So now, as our mastitis cases now are fully recorded and saved on the ICBF database, I can now go ahead now and select my cows for selective dry cow treatment. So under the dairy listings, we'll proceed to the milk recording SSE profile screen. This is the live profile screen there of the animals currently in the herd. You can see here the milk recordings that have taken place here in this herd in 2020. So obviously in the first year, the advice there from AHI is not to go over 100 on any cow and any milk recording that happened throughout the year. So you can see here there's filter boxes here where you can enter in the 0 to 100. So that should be, as you can see here, narrowing in the list of potential selective dry cow treatment candidates here that are in the herd. So once I start entering in that criteria there in the filter boxes, so I have now a potential list of 88 here, and I might like just to also filter the average of the current lactation there at 100 as well. And I'm still at 88, so look, I might also, maybe there was a cow last year that had issues or problems, that I might like not to use for selective dry cow treatment for this year. I can also enter in the 100 filter as well in the average previous lactation. And now you can see here I have a list of 76 cows here in the herd, and they are now suitable for the treatment. But there's one final but maybe very important check I need to do now. It goes back to my original point, or original key point in terms of recording mastitis cases. So I now need to cross-check to make sure that there's no treatments, so number of treatments being said is there been mastitis cases. So I can see here blanks, there's no cases, so there would be 1s and 2s and 3s if there were. So I'm going to go 0 to 0 here to make absolutely sure that there's no cows here that were treated for mastitis that I should be considering for selected record treatment. So again, that has knocked out an animal there. That's probably down to 76 cows now in the herd that are suitable candidates. And as you can see here, you can see last year's method of dry off as well. A little interesting to see, sealer only. This cow with a tube, but is obviously good this year to go for selected dry cow treatment. So again, that data is being built up every year on the database here. So now, if I'm happy with my 76 animals, I've all my checks done. They're all underneath 100 SAC. They have no mastitis treatments. I'm happy now to proceed. This is my list of cows here now. This is my 76. I can now go ahead and print that list as it is on the screen. So just simply go ahead and hit print, and that way then you have it out available when you are dry off cows for selected dry cow treatment. So as well, just to point out to farmers here on the screen, there is help on the screen available as well. So you can click on the quick start guide there, just to review everything before you do start working the screen. There is a help guide there that opens up in the PDF there. It might be useful there to look at the considerations there, the 4 milk recordings, the milk recording 2 weeks before dry off being the key one. Check your profile regularly for cows are maybe above and below 100,000 cells, the good hygiene, the strict criteria, and discuss the plan with your vet, of course, there. And obviously the various methods of dry off there are important as well. The website, the mobile app, the text message, farm software using device, or the dry off sheets for those who may be using sheets. So finally, we just like to point out to our Herd Plus members there as well that on the Animal Health Ireland website, there is further information there. Perhaps farmers who have not begun the selected dry cow treatment. So if you click on Cell Check there under AHI programs, and then click on the option here, TASA Dry Cow Consult. There is a free consult available there for farmers who meet the following criteria there, who have completed 4 milk recordings in the last 12 months, members of Herd Plus, they have an average bulk tank SCC of less than 200,000 cells throughout the year. And as I say, the key thing here will be to try and have that milk recording ideally within 2 weeks of dry off or no later than 4 weeks here, and obviously commence or undertake a milk recording within the first 2 months of the 2021 lactation, record a dry off date on ICBF, and to record a method of treatment, dry off sealer, etc. And again, just for those who may be interested on that dry cow consult service, you can apply online here. So click here, and you can enter here your details here, your anticipated date of dry off, and there's a listing here of vets that are possibly in your area as well. So I hope this video is useful. As I say, if there's any queries, contact us here on the Herd Plus team on 023 88 20452 or email query@icbf.com. Thanks very much.